Happy Thursday, shoalmates, and welcome to the 246th installment. Holy crap, and so many live streams.
I feel so old every time you say that stuff.
I know, I feel older every week, don't you?
Hey, by the blink, actually.
No, it's going by so fast. Well, yes, I'm on this Thomas Express with the gorgeous Miss Didi of Didi Swindon and I, Foxy of Foxy Swindon.
There.
Thank you all for joining us this evening. Hope you are having a fantastic day and have had a wonderful week so far. Oh my goodness, it's been so busy, but not a lot of the same, but just a lot of it. But it's been a hectic week. How's it been for you, Miss Didi?
Super hectic too. I mean, is it going to get easier? I'm supposed to be retired.
Well, that's what happens in retirement. You got to keep going, or you lay down real hard. You know what I mean?
I didn't read that book correctly, apparently. I got to reread that thing. I must have it confused with never get a chance to take a break. Maybe I read that one and thought it was the other one. Somebody switched the cover.
It really seems like the older I get, like personally, the faster time goes. I don't know if I'm getting slower or if it literally time has just sped up, but it's crazy how fast the day can go by and how little I have gotten done compared to what I used to be able to accomplish. So I kind of feel like I've been dragging ass lately, and I need to get on that.
Yeah, that's true, because when you have a job or something and you're limited to the amount of time you can do other things, you have to bust ass.
Yeah.
Well, now you can okay, let me think about, So I guess you do kind of let your stuff slow down, maybe, unless you're in a hurry. Maybe you got to leave or something. Did you get on it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly, Big Steve. The days drag on, but the weeks fly by.
Yeah.
Sometimes the day goes by in a blink of an eye too. Oh my goodness. But I think a big part of it is like we just had gorgeous weather. Like did we hit 60? We definitely hit 50. I know that for sure. But then we've been back down to feels like negative, and we're in second winter already. I missed the grass. We went to bed. Weren't supposed to get. Were we supposed to get snow that night? If so, it was only supposed to be a little bit. But we woke up to like 8 or 9 inches of like very heavy, dense snow outside, and it's been brutally cold again since then. So I'm like, no, I was just starting to like hope for the grass to turn green because I can finally see the grass, and now the grass is gone again.
Yeah, I had covered up all of my little plantings and some of my stuff that stays out all winter here, even though it's not really, it'll just stay alive as long as you don't let it die from cold.
Yeah.
But I'd covered them up for the snow. Well, we were supposed to get a second batch of like super duper cold nights, and it didn't happen. So for about 10 days, I went and uncovered them. Well, heck, a lot of them had started turning brown, but I have hundreds of little green sprouts.
Yeah.
Of course, I've left the plastic and stuff in place because we're supposed to get it, but I think it has bypassed us this past week. So.
Oh, looks like some people are talking about forgetting their homework. In fact, someone wants to know what was the homework.
Well,
for shame.
Last week's.
You'll have to watch last week's live stream, figure it out.
Bougie got
there, like she's rubbing that warmth in my face, ma'am.
We've seen some 70-ish days since the snow, so it's getting there, and then it just lets us play, and then it's like Mother Nature's like, not yet. But when it comes, it's going to come hard and fast.
Cheryl said
ain't always bad.
7 there today. Supposed to be slightly warmer tomorrow on Saturday, and then nasty 30s on Sunday.
Oh my God! Did she say 6, 7? Butterfly will be disappointed because she didn't get to tell me that was so yesteryear.
No. Oh, Steve said I just forgot.
Yeah, it happens. I understand. We've been catching up butterflies homework for 2 months now.
Yeah.
Of course,
Oh
a
my
lot of
goodness.
it she won't get credit for, but it's like you got to learn it. So she has to do it
Yeah.
whether or not she can get a grade. And that ain't fun. So,
It was very
but
good that you stick on her about that, though. It's very good on you for that. Because not a lot of
gotta
parents will do that. They'll just let it slide, but you won't because you know she needs the reinforcement. So,
So
yeah, good
we
mom.
do homework to almost 9 o'clock, sometimes a little bit after, almost every single night. Even
Oh,
Sunday nights
wow.
we start, and on
Mhm.
Saturdays and Sundays she does some of these little things that you're supposed to work at your own pace to catch up because
Yeah.
she hasn't been doing it like she's supposed to be doing it. So it's like, yeah, yep, this is what we got to do, girl, because you're not going to repeat eighth grade. I'm not going through this again.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with that school another year.
Get her the heck out of there already. And
If it was a
bougie.
good school, it'd be different. But I hate dealing with the staff at that school.
Yeah. I
Most
don't
of them,
blame you.
anyways.
Some staff are just, some schools are a lot easier to deal with than other school
Well,
districts.
I'm not allowed to ask a question about anything about her schoolwork because I'm not her real mother.
Yeah.
And I get they do that because of maybe this mom has custody, and then this stepmom wants to try to be the mama. All of a sudden, go up there and get in the middle, and now there's a fight, and the school's
Yeah.
caught. I get that, but I don't think Deborah's coming back from the grave. I really don't. And they know that she's not here, so it ain't
Yeah.
like there's going to be another mother popping up in there wanting to jump
I
somebody's
know.
rear end for giving out information.
You've been there enough and dealt with them enough that they should know who the hell you are already. But, and,
Ever
they're
since
just,
first grade. Ever since first grade. I mean, I've been the only one since first grade. It's like, damn.
oh, let me see. I'm gonna if the Linky is populated in yet, and Linky has. Does my face still freeze when I switch tabs? Let me try. Is it still frozen?
That's good. I always do something like this.
I don't know how to fix it.
Let's see if this is going to work.
I just have to remember to make a nice face before I switch tabs. But let me see. First in, it says today. First in was Peplin Creek Aquatics. Hi, honey. Welcome in, and welcome in, and happy Thursday too. I should have said Peplin Creek Aquatics, the Zen Ginger, Cinnamon Girls, CR Fish, Big Steve's Glass Boxes, Dee Dee's Fin Den, Clicks Images, Fuzzy KR, Bougie Bish Fish. Oh my goodness, it's so hard to say. Bougie. Why are we always yelling? Sam, the Moneyless Maven, Stephen P, Fish Dreams, Flatbed Aquatics, Jenna P, Shows Emporium, Sideshow Cody V, Monster Fish Gal, Just One More Fish, Jesse, the Nano Aquarium Guy, Peter, Fishcapades, Fish Family, Dennis Christensen, and George RB3. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Thank you all for joining us. How was everybody's week? Oh my goodness, like for us, there's been lots of babying going around here. There's so many little babies everywhere. It's crazy. How about you?
I think it's HIPAA.
HIPAA. HIPP. Is it H?
It was like schools are rougher than HIPAA.
Yeah, it was so long ago. I don't remember how to spell it. There's HIPAA and HICVA. And
They're protecting her privacy. It's like, yeah, who you think makes sure she gets her bath at night?
Yeah. And welcome in, Rachel. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness.
Common sense is gone.
Yeah, there's not much. It needs to be more spread out than it is. It's like a rarity at this point. Oh my goodness. But what happy things have happened in your fish room this week?
Did happy things happen? Everything's hard. Nothing's happy right now. It's all hard. It's all hard.
This week, Did it catch on fire and burn to the ground? Because I see some pretty green plants behind you.
Well, no, everything's running. Of course, I did not get to start my pond, because it's like, oh, it might be cold. And look, there's so many things that have to happen subsequently. I can't say the word right now. Sequentially. Good Lord. Subsequently. There you go. And so it's like 10 things that have to happen to set the ponds up. It's like, you can't even think. I have to write it down in little teeny micro projects because it's like, and then they all wrap up all of a sudden. But the same thing is going to happen in here. A lot of stuff is changing here.
Yeah.
I don't know what made me do it, why I keep pulling a hair, but it's like, okay, I want to do this, and this, and this. And I've got 5 hard major projects coming up. It's just in here. So,
and you're just gearing yourself up for them.
Yeah, it's like, why do I do this to myself? It's like, what the hell is wrong with me? But some of it's going to be requiring some building with wood. Some is going to be required building another aquarium.
Ooh.
And then a lot of everything's coming from here going to the airtight things. You know how it is when you move the fishes. It takes 4 stages because you got to move these here, take these here, put these here, and then finally after like 4 or 5 things, everybody's where they belong. So yeah, it's going to be something else, but I'm going to have to take and just do it as it can. I can't work like I normally would, like start it and don't quit till I finish because we have school.
Yeah, that's a priority right now.
I got to learn to pace myself, which I'm not good at that. I like to go balls to the wall and get it done.
If I start something, I like to finish it, or it gets put off and doesn't get finished. So I like to get it.
As I get older, I might not be able to remember what I started.
Right?
I got to finish it.
Gave away to Goodwill or something. That's how it works. Welcome in, Nick of Hardwater Aquatics, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, Mrs. Hardwater. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday. Hope you all are doing fantastic today. Let me see if I missed anything in chat. Oh, Flatbed Tagliata leaves. I hope you have a good evening, Mike. Thank you for joining us. Have a good and safe night.
Oh, I'm sitting properly, like Kelly said the other day.
I've been doing that too, and it does feel so much better.
The first day your back hurts though that night. Now I'm not into the edge of the chair because I'm so close to the tank, but I don't have my back. This is how I normally sit, slump. I usually end up like this. You get lower and lower, but I'm sitting up with the meaty part of my thighs on the chair, like she said, which that's all the way to my knees, so I can sit anywhere. But I am trying there, Kelly. Oh yeah, I got to get the tilt. I got the tilt thing kind of worked out. It kind of naturally happens. Or I can fake it to look like it anyways. I'll say that.
To give yourself duck butt.
I had actually considered putting my computer where I could stand while we live stream, but it's 2 hours now. That's back when it was an hour.
Start doing a little dance in between. But yes, do you want to tell us a little bit about the projects that you have coming up in your fish room that are majorly hard, or do you? I didn't change my posture at all or even try.
he just gassed Kelly off.
Oh my goodness, Stephen, but my back is so bad, and it's to the point where I'm probably going to end up needing back surgery relatively soon. And I've been sitting like that since Kelly said to, and it has been a great relief on my back during the day. So I highly suggest you give it a try, because if it's given me relief and I haven't been able to find relief on my back pain in a very long time, it might help you yours.
It won't relieve nothing that first night, maybe even 2 nights. But I do have one of those bouncy exercise balls. I'm having Butterfly come in here and do her homework while I'm doing a little bit of something. So I sit on the bouncy ball thing while she's doing. If not, she'd be sitting up here just bouncing, having the best time, not paying attention. But that is good for them to get their focus back on. We used to have a little one in her room for a desk, but and that did help her. But my first project, you say? Oh,
Hi, JP.
Oh, look, notes.
Notes.
Notes. Hear those pages?
Diagrams.
Drawings. Video reviews. So, my first project is I was going to make a new saltwater tank, but it's like, man, I hate to waste tanks, and I've got so many tanks stored. It's like, I can make this work by combining 2 tanks. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't have a stand that's deep enough. So instead of I've got a 29 on a stand, I'm going to build a new stand that will hold 2 29s doubled up. And right now, the extra saltwater tank is just holding rocks and salt water. I'm going to put that on the backside, and that way it will double my water volume, and I'm going to tunnel them together. And use my canister filter that I already have, like in one or the other, and that way it'll pull and pull and pull. And that way I will have almost 60 gallons of water instead of 29 gallons. And I didn't spend anything but a little bit of wood. Okay. And I could actually convert this one, but I'm going to need it for another project. So I'm just going to leave it alone and build a whole new one. And a little bit taller because I have a CO2 thing underneath there. And I have to be so careful setting it up. Just barely clears. Once it gets in there, it's nice and protected from everybody, including me. But it'll give me a little, I won't have to like, especially when the bottles are heavy, because I get the big one. And to have to lift it up over the 2x6 and put it down and drop it on the floor without banging the gauge is another thing too. So that is my first one, which means I've got to build the stand, take the just water tank down, which is easy enough. Set up the new stand, put the water tank on the backside, break down the 29 over here, and put it over here. However, the 29 is going to have the corals and not the anemones that's in it now, because I couldn't do it simply. I had to make that even harder. But, those pieces that I had that guy make for me, for corals, and they don't fit in the tank I'm running my corals in now. I paid too much money not to use them. So, and I'm going to get a better light, more suited for corals than what's in the Coral Life. And so the anemones were moved to the Coral Life, and the corals were moved to the 29, which will be like a 58 by the time I finish. So they'll be better off. It's just move. That's what it's going to take to get that to happen. I don't mind hard work. I don't mind hard work at all.
That sounds like a really cool project.
I ain't going to bore you any other because there's so many. Let me get that done, and then I'll tell you about what project 2. If I live that long.
Oh my goodness. But it sounds like a really cool project. But it sounds like a lot of elbow grease is going to be involved. But I think it's going to be awesome. Are you gonna video it at all? You're just gonna gung ho and get into it?
I would like to, but lots of times you get busy and forget to. Because building will be outside, bring it here, and then if you forget. But if I can, I will do somewhat, best I can. And I'm building my stand different than I've built all the rest of them.
How's this one going to be different?
Well, I've been watching Aquarium Domains stuff, and he builds his stand just it's just a little bit of difference at the bottom. And I was thinking, oh my God, I feel real confident in these tanks. These stands, they're not. But look, I'm putting 60 gallons of water on top of one. He puts thousands on top of one, so he probably does know what he's talking about.
And his are holding up, so.
His are going to fall over way before mine will. But I love watching that channel. I love watching people build stuff.
I know, and he makes really, really cool content. I really enjoy his videos. Well, we have a membership milestone here. First of all, welcome in Mark Sterlson as well as JP Jeffries. And Mark gave us, he's been a member for double boobs. Are you seriously? 33 months of membership. Thank you.
That's appropriate for him.
Thank you so very much for that, Mark. Greatly appreciate 33 months of membership. I can't even believe we've been monetized that long. That's crazy. I think this needs a little cheese grater action.
I think next time Emily needs to do some cheese grating.
Maybe. That would be good. Let's see. Cinnamon says Foxy got another baby axolotl, gold flex. Oh my goodness, awesome! So you've been getting a little lotl crazy, Cinnamon. How many lotls are you up to currently? I think you've got like lotl fever like me. But that's awesome.
She's in it to win it.
Gorgeous babies. And then Shirley also had an axolotl question. She says, "Hi Foxy, how do you figure out how to prove your axolotls, price your axolotls? I've got 3. I'm thinking I might need to sell that I raised. I don't know if I will be able to let go, and I want to price fairly if I do." Well, that all depends on your local market and the morph of your axolotl. So it can vary widely from area to area. So like a wild here would go from like for $30 to $40. Leucistic can go for $40 to $50. Anything fancier than that. So it can go from anywhere from $30 to $100. If it's a breeder and you know it's genetics, that's a very big thing. Then they're worth more money. So, but it can vary. Like some axolotls like go for like $10, $15 in some markets, which is kind of sad. And in other places they go for like $600, $700, which is friggin' crazy. So you really just got to price out your market, see what's around available, how the swaps are doing in the area, what they're pricing them at, and then you'll know what to price yours at appropriately.
And then sometimes it just depends on what somebody's willing to pay for it.
Yeah. Like if you
get lucky and like, I want it. I don't care what you charge me. I want it.
Yeah.
You don't run into them every day though.
If you want, if you need them gone fast, then price them low. But if you're holding on to them and you think they're worth more, then price them how you what you want them to be at. But people might not go for that and offer you less, or not offer you a bid at all. But then you can always readjust your price if need be. And Cinnamon says, "I'm at 9. I'm letting go of a few, but that's in the future." 9. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you got lotl fever. I'm so proud of you. And she's doing amazing with all of her babies. So very happy about that. Shirley says, "I've got an albino leucistic and a golden albino. Is your golden albino GFP, and is it sexable? Because if so, you might have someone that's interested in that one." I've been looking for a GFP golden albino male for a while. And she's at 6. Mousy has joined membership. Thank you so very much for that, Mousy. I greatly appreciate that. That puts us at 62 members to the channel. Woohoo! Thank you. Let's play you a little video. And I saw Didi made a couple new ones down here. So let's see what this kitty's up to. Thank you, Mouse.
Oh no, a fish is trying to jump out.
Oh, that's cute. I like it. But yes, thank you so
much. To the rescue.
Joining membership. you make those so humorous. I love them. Let's see. We have in Mousy and 3G. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Shirley says the Axies are over a year old, and I'm pretty certain they're girls. Does that make a difference? It does. I have too many girls, and I'm looking for a male, so I don't want to add any more females to my colony currently, but I'm sure you'll find a fast buyer for the golden albinos because they are not too common, and they're
Well, I
highly
have an
sought.
idea.
Yes.
We should start on fishfam.link, a sort of like a Plenty of Fish back in those dating things.
Mhm.
Plenty of fishy stuff. And people
Kinda
can
like
put, I am a female, blah, 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 axolotl, looking for the love of my life, a male, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. That's a good idea. And maybe there would be a better connect that way. But I think maybe there's also something like that. And is there something like that on Fishcord? I'm not even sure. I haven't checked it out in a few days, and I've only done minimal things on it. But I am actually on Fishcord, and that was specifically to send Anna pygmy videos.
It is easy to get information quick. It really is.
It is. Let's see. And yeah, speaking of all this axolotl talk, so all of the axolotls here are finally hatched out. They're all doing pretty darn good. We have a little bit over, we have a little over 200 at the moment.
They could be the only fishes. Yeah, they do that for dogs and stuff, horses.
Yeah. But we have a little
Lord.
over 200 right now that hatched out. We're going to have, I've already had several failures to thrive, and they're going to happen up until about 3 weeks. So I figure when all is said and done, and there's going to be a few that are probably going to be close, we're going to have about 150, which is going to be perfect for the year. We didn't hatch enough last year. We figured we needed about 30 to 50 more. So that's what we're going to end up being about is 120-ish, 150-ish is where we should land at. So we've been very busy with all the babies here. There's so many tanks of babies everywhere. We had 2 sets of twins hatch out. One set, they didn't do so hot. But we have a second set on the rack that are doing amazing. And those guys already have a home for when they're ready. And they're going on my physical therapist. They're going to go live with her.
Oh, cool.
So, I'm so very excited. I love being able to send my twins home to the same
Do they already know how to take care of them, or are you going to have to teach them too?
I've been working on her for the past couple of months as I go to physical therapy. We're doing.
Gosh, if only somebody had a book. Oh my God.
Well,
I to do that.
I have the very, very beginnings because I am working. I want to do an axolotl book, but I have the very beginnings of it. But for now, I've been working on a brochure for when we take our axolotls to swaps and stuff. I can spend 20 minutes on each person explaining to them all the ins and outs of axolotls. So instead of losing my voice each swap, I decided to make a 6-page brochure on what I think the most important axolotl tidbits are, and like little funsies parts too. And I think that'll work out really good. So for now I have that, but until I do a book, which I'm starting to structure ideas for.
That's actually a good place to have them too, because hey, everybody's been to PT. Usually you can't go to work, or you can't do things that you want to do, fun things, because you got a broke leg, broke arm, whatever. So you're already in mode, I can't do anything, and you're sitting there for your turn, and you look at these creatures. It's like, oh my God, it's so cool. And you get relax, and then maybe you become interested in having something in water too.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I think my internet's dropping a little bit. So if you lose me, I'll come back. But you're getting a little pixelated on my end. But I know it's me. I heard most of you what you said, but in robot, you were very.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. Welcome in, Jen. You. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday.
And Greg is here too.
Yes, Greg, the guppy guy. Welcome in. Crown Tail Half Moon as well. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I had a little sneaky running. So I'm going to type stop in chat, which means no more entries. And we're going to go ahead and refresh the wheel real fast before I pull it up on screen. Okay, got it. For those who are paying attention, we now have the fishy list number 6 to do for slot number 32. Are you up to 32, Miss Didi?
See?
Okay, so let's see. We have, how many people are paying attention? 9. We have 9 glorious shoulders paying attention.
Those 9 have good odds.
And here we go, guys and gals. Remember, you have 30 seconds to respond once your name is called. Good luck. Spinny spin. Monster Fish Gal, congratulations. You have 30 seconds to respond.
But you're not sharing it.
Damn it. I'm not frozen. I was just tab.
She's tabbying.
Here. Congratulations.
Here she's there.
You on fishy list number 6. She was also 31.
30, 31, 32.
You know what? We might have to change some rules up in here. But congratulations, Lori. Yes, when I switched tabs recently, I don't know why, but it freezes my face when I switch tabs, and there's nothing I can do about it. I apologize. David's Aquatics, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well today. So yeah, so we have a crap ton of axolotls at the moment. They're all doing fantastic. I guess, well, I shouldn't say all. We've had a few failures to thrive so far. And those are just babies, you know. Maybe hatching was very stressful on them. Maybe it exerted too much energy. For some reason, they don't want to eat. There's all different reasons why babies, there's a few that don't thrive in the beginning. And then there's some that I'll call out throughout the pack as they get a little bit bigger. And then we'll have our set to go. And then I have the 9 from previous that I hatched out. I have 5 of the bigger ones. Richie is the biggest of the pack. He is ginormous and has a ferocious appetite. He's getting huge. And then I have the 4 that I got from Scotty. And it's so cool that one of them glows. I'm definitely keeping that one. I don't know if it's a female or if it's a male, which is why I cannot take any more females right now because I already have too many. And I don't know what this one's going to be, but I need it for its genetics because I know it's way different than my genetics. So it'll be a healthy addition to my pack. Besides that, besides all the axolotl crazies. Oh, Richie's your favorite. Oh my goodness, I need to post an update because he's super dark right now. He looks like Duke when Duke was a baby. Super dark body, big green eyes. So cute.
The Duke of Hazards.
Yeah.
Instead of the Dukes of Hazard.
I don't think a lot of people know the origin of Duke's name. And Duke's name is short for Dookie. And Dookie got his name because when he was little, when their poops were different, he stepped on one of his poops and it stuck to his hand all day. And he swam around with it all day. And I thought it was hilarious, so I named him Dookie. And it's just been shortened to Duke. Simon says, how do you know if they glow? You try them with a blue pen light, or if you have a blue aquarium light, turn that on over them, and they should highlight like a yellow-green. No, I still spell it D-U-K-E, but it's Dookie. I haven't called him that since he was teeny tiny. It's Duke.
So is he a spooky dookie on Halloween?
I mean, if he stands still long enough for me to draw a cool costume on him, he could be.
Oh, you should get him a costume by all means this year.
Well, I won't put him in one, but I can draw one on him if he stands still long enough. I need an aquarium rave light. They make those. You can get those for sure. I've seen them on Amazon. Shirley says, Foxy, have you heard of or getting RFP axes? I do get RFP axes, which means recessive fluorescent gene. No, RFP. There is no red fluorescent protein axolotl unless the glow people are at it again. And then that's possible. I have not heard of a red fluorescent protein in axolotls. But yeah, the green fluorescent protein is not part of that. So we don't have to worry about breeding those guys because they're not part of the glow gene patent, glowfish patent with that. They are axolotls that were sneakily snuck out of a scientific laboratory decades ago and have been bred out since. So they can't be patented. Luckily.
Oh, let me share one of Butterfly's little assignments. She
Sure.
had to learn about ocean acidification, which, you kind of think about, don't think about it type thing. But I said, in the night before, we had used her little program, but she has very limited things she can go and grab. It blocks them from being able to grab a lot of pictures. Yeah. So I said, let's do it on my computer. I said, oh, well, let's use my editing program because I've been teaching her how to use that a little bit. And so she picked her out a background and, we picked out some things. And I said, oh, I got one of those right here. And then we typed in some stuff and looked it up. Said, oh, that's really cool. She was all excited. She likes the hands-on stuff. So we came up with, he's mean.
Oh, that's cool.
He's cool. So, and then, that's if your pH is right in the ocean. But as it gets worse, look at this little crab's claws. It's missing part of them.
That is cute. I like that.
She she was able to understand. Of course, we printed it off and she turned it in. But in order to understand the pH thing again, I had test strips. And so I had a barrel of just water that had been through the RO, nothing put in it. And we went and got water out the tap. And we did pH tests. So she could see. I said, this one looks more like what the ocean is going to look like. And this is what that would look like for that crab's claws to start breaking down. I said, and look over here in this tank, I got a snail shell. It fell all apart, so it connected with her. And it's like, that was fun. I like doing projects where she can go, oh,
That and seeing it through her eyes is just crazy. Like all over
the printer jammed, and so we've gotten like 20 copies so far. It's still printing out from like 4 days ago. Every time I turn around, it's kicked on and printing another one.
But I love it. I hope you get more projects like that and work with her. That'd be really cool. Let's see. Do we have any more people populated? No, it's David's the last
we had.
I do see a few things to address in chat. Yes, that's one of them. Mark Sterlson, thank you so very much. Has gifted has a $5 super chat. Thank you so very much for that. And says, have we all smashed the like, please and thank you. Yes, we would greatly appreciate that. And thank you for paying. You didn't have to do that to remind everybody, Mark. You are A-okay in my book, sir. And you know what? Have you seen this one, Mark? I don't know. You should enjoy it. We'll find out. Thank you.
Shower time. Thank you.
Oh my God, when you played it, our two
Yeah.
little avatars on the side, they came
Mhm.
right up where Boo's would be. Could you hit that play on that again so I can get a picture and send it to you?
Yeah. Nice.
Shower coming.
Steven's extra clean now.
Can you see it?
I love it.
I'm like, what? Did I realize what it was?
Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny. That's a good one. Yes, thank you so very much for that, Mark. Mousy has a question. She says, why they gotta make fish glow crazy colors? Well, it attracts children to the hobby is supposed to be the thing behind it. But there is scientific reasons behind it too, like for the axolotl. The reason they made them introduce the green fluorescent protein into them from jellyfish is to study muscle regeneration in the axolotls without having to harm them to see how the muscles are regenerating. As far as glowfish, I don't know if that's where it began, but I know that it's trickled into, well, more dived into attracting children to the hobby and just making fish all kinds of funky colors. The fluorescent proteins should not harm them, but if they're doing anything else to the fish, I can't vouch for that. But as far as fluorescent proteins go, they do not harm DNA in any way. And then we have, Cinnamon says, I swear one had a bluish color on the edge of its fins. It's very possible that might end up being like a slate black or like a slate gray baby. And I have something coming up later. So definitely pay attention for the dive, the second half of the stream. And you might have a lot of your questions answered. And then we have Mousy. Has gifted one Foxy's Fishes membership. Thank you so very much for that, Mousy. Not only did she rejoin Shoal, but she also gave a gift away. We greatly appreciate that. So that brings us up to 63 members to the channel. Woohoo! Thank you so very much for that. Miss Didi, are you able to see who that went to?
Yeah, did we say who got Greg's? Oh, we hadn't got the Greg's yet. Mousy was gifted Greg the Guppy Guy a free membership.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Well, thank you so very much, Mousy, and welcome to Shoal, Greg.
That's the dream team right there.
Get it, girls. Thank you so very much for that, Mousy. Greatly appreciate that. And yeah, but I didn't even get to see down to Greg's. Let's see. Shirley says they're making it. Have made it RFP. The breeder my friend got eggs from says she's breeding them. I will investigate, but I'll stay very far away from them for a while, especially since I'm such a snob about the genetics. You really, really, really need to know your axolotl genetics, like who the parents were, the grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-great-grandparents, to make sure that you're not mixing any of previous lines with the new line that may also be of the same genetic code, because there's a lot of bottlenecking going in. So I get my axolotls from far and wide. So I make sure they have no way to know each other, and I make sure I know their heads, so I know what they're capable of throwing. But I'm excited to see photos when you get them, like when she gets them, if you would like to share them with us. I'd love to see them, but I don't know. It's like I'm hearing it for the first time and I don't like it, but I don't know anything about it, so I can't really, judge. But like just off the top of my head. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not right. But I might love it. You never know. So. And Greg the Guppy Guy has gifted 1 Foxy's Fishes membership, which brings us up to 64 members to the channel. Thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate that, giving the gift forward. And who
He
did
paid it forward, and he paid it forward to Cody V.
Awesome. Welcome back to Shoal Cody, and thank you so much, Greg. Let's dance with Kenny.
Don't stick your finger in it, Kenny.
Yikes! Yikes!
Told you not to.
Thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate that, Greg. Zenny says 10 of you need to make life or better life choices. Hit the friggin' like already. Yes, please. We greatly appreciate it. And thank you, Zenny. Spread the love. I greatly appreciate it. So now we're at 64.
Zen does have a that's probably true.
Even that quickly, that feels like a major liability. It probably is what's wrapped in his proper amount of bubble wrap. I agree. Very, very dangerous. Mossy says, I'm really tempted to get Foxy to 69 members tonight. That's a well number.
That's like the other day when you were typing, I think it was in the morning stream where you were talking about the temperature. So I put 69. Yeah. You said, oh, yeah, and that was true.
Sure it is.
Well, Mossy's a freak.
I I promise. And welcome in, Jody P. Thank you for joining us. How are you feeling? Any better yet? Any better? Do we need to send in the cavalry to check in on you? Tastes like chicken, don't it?
The like button.
Shirley's getting commercials. Darn YouTube already. I'm sorry for that, Shirley. I may be a bit strange, Mark says, but I prefer Brandon shower scene.
Mark, we all have our preferences. And I wouldn't dare put them both in the shower at the same time.
Zenny asked, though, was that merch Stephen was promoting?
Yeah, the Stephen style.
We definitely can make it into merch now.
He does have his own towel, so I do know that.
Jenna says, just a towel with the text Stephen's towel.
But that way he don't grab Branton's towel.
Yeah.
You know, because you don't want to wipe your butt with the towel that somebody else wiped their butt on.
Or wipe your face with someone else's butt towel.
I don't wipe my face with a towel. Never do. I grab a whole clean, I take extra washcloth. It is dry, and I know it hasn't been used on anything.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's exactly what you do, Shirley. You sell them pets only if you don't know the genetics. Good on you.
Is Jody still not feeling any good? Any better?
I didn't get down there yet. My internet's acting up a little bit. It's choppy. I'm trying to hold in there. Welcome in, Scotty, on double time. Yep, on double time. So he gets rapid giggles this evening. That should sound great on double time. And Mousy says, I'm really, oh yeah, you already read that. I'm sorry. Can he stop those shenanigans? He will never stop, Marty. Kenny always getting it. And yeah. Did you just, when did you populate? Oh, you've been here. You just went quiet, I think.
Oh, Jody is feeling better now.
Gold dust anywhere. You're feeling better. That's all I heard. She feels better. I'm so ecstatic about that. Girl, it has been well overdue. I'm so happy you're feeling better. Let's see. Yeah, we have about 7 more minutes until the half here. Let me make sure I'm all caught up in chat. Okay, I am. So what else has gone on in the fish room this week besides axolotls? We had more black Schultzii Cory eggs. They spawned, but oh my goodness, they eat their eggs so very fast. But I think we have about 30 in here We have about 50 eggs over there. We'll see what hatches out. So we're getting a good, healthy spawning of those guys finally. And they're so cute. And the fry, the hatchlings blow up super fast, super fast. It's crazy how fast they grow, but how long they take to spawn. Also, we had more like inlay Daniels spawn, so we have some eggs. We're waiting on for those. Those guys hatch out really fast. They stay tiny for a couple weeks, but then they blow up fast. So we're excited to have some more like inlay eggs. Also, we did a lot of tank swapping and revamping. So Rainbow A got moved to Tank A, and Rainbow B got moved to Tank A, and then C got moved to B, and D got moved to A. We did a lot of that, and a lot of tanks got torn down and redone. And spring definitely is like a spring cleaning a little bit really that little that they had there last. So we've had a lot of fishies coming up and a lot of tanks redone. And our plants are starting to look a little bit better. They seem to do that when spring's approaching. So I'm very excited. And I'm sure y'all are tired of hearing it, but we had another spawn of albino pygmy eggs. We have so many. It's like, what do I do with my hands? It's like, what am I going to do with all these fish? So yeah, I can just imagine. Can you imagine 300 albino pygmies and like one tank just schooling together? It's going to be so cool. I can't wait. So yeah, I think that's about it, what's been going on here for this week.
I haven't had anything. I am losing some of my diamond tetras.
Oh, you did?
I think something is attacking them because I am seeing a chunk here and there.
Oh, no.
So I'm suspecting it when they could also be getting hung up on something that I don't know about. Mm-hmm. Or I don't know. I've got the long fin rosy barbs. I've got several of those in there, and they were fine until I added those guys. Yeah. But I don't know. I've been adding some plant stuff and some wood stuff. I don't know if I've got a raggedy edge somewhere and it's hitting. So, Jody, I'll get back with you. I don't want to add anything to that tank until I know that it's not something funky, because it's only the diamond tetras, and I've lost like 3 in the last 3 weeks, and I see another one that's got looks like a little tear on the top of its fin, so it might be something that's going under and hitting, maybe it's running from another fish. I don't know. It's in a 90-gallon. You would think that there's plenty of room. There's only like 2 younger cars. My blinded car is in a net I've made out of that plastic canvas because she can't find the food anymore. So I feed her. She lives in that thing, but she can't swim much anyway, so she can't see. And she gets to eat all she wants. And what she don't eat will drop through, and the other fish can get down to the bottom of it because she was getting so thin because she can't get the food. And I've got the ghost knife in there, but they would have to go to him for him to get them. So I doubt that's happening. And I have some little Suda McGills, Rummy Nose, things like that. And there's 5 or 6 gold rosy barbs. So I really think it's something that they're hitting, but I don't want to change nothing until I know that there's nothing else. Because, I had a tank collapse before, and it's like I'm not moving anybody in or out right now. No, the fins are fine. It looks like it actually tore like at the top of the dorsal fin, like right in front of it. Like, like maybe the doorway was too short and you hit your head on it or something. That's how it looks. And I love diamond tetras. I still have a few in the discus tanks, but I had moved the majority of them in that one because I just had 2 young electric blow cars and the old one and the ghost knife, so it's like, play your room, guys, come live over here. But I hate it that I can't do anything about it, but I don't know what they're getting caught up in, if that's what it is. I don't know. So, but in this movement around, they won't be going back over there. If if the tank is good and everything gets changed out, they won't be going in there anyway. Since they're getting a 60 breeder.
Nice. Well,
And
maybe
the rainbows are going back to the 90. The rainbows are in the 60, and I hate it for them. So they're going back to the 90.
well, maybe to see who the culprits are in that tank, to see what is actually going on, and it's not an bacterial or fungal issue. Maybe it's
I suspect it's something I've done because I do have lots of plant acres,
yeah,
and I batch stuff up and I drop it.
yeah.
And I've got lots of plastic canvas that I glue stuff to and drop it down in a thing. And maybe I didn't clip one of those little raggedy, when you cut it, you get that little raggedy edge. Maybe I've got a raggedy edge somewhere.
Yeah.
I've had some of these diamond testers for like 3 years. So, and the newer ones I've had for 7 or 8 months, but you never know. Maybe they brought something that the other ones didn't have before. I don't know, but I will wait. But
Well, why don't you put your ring camera or that little camera you have on your tank to see what's going on?
you can't. There's too many plants.
Too much.
Yeah. Yes.
I hope you figure it out, and it's an easy fix and not something you have to dose for.
Well, if it's only them and nothing else gets sick, which it don't look like anything else is getting hurt or anything.
Yeah.
And those rosy barbs are beautiful. Them things are like looking really good since they got putting at 90. They're just, I can't wait to put them in the pond. I wasn't going to, but it's like I understand they can. But man, them things are so pretty to look at. And one of them has black uppers and lower fins, but the real bright red. Very pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know. They may not make it out because, the birds eat my fish out there.
Oh, no.
So we will see. But they'll be moving if things work out.
Do you have a way for the fishies not to, do you have a plan to avoid the birds eating the fish this year?
Do what now?
Do you have a plan to avoid the birds eating the fish this year?
Hopefully, I'm tunneling the 3 ponds together. And the tunnels, the way I build them, it's actually plastic canvas. I'm the plastic canvas queen. I feel the big pipes that I use for tunneling.
Yeah.
I use that as a stopper so that plants and all can't get in there, and jam up too. And plus the fish won't be able to move, or frogs, won't be able to move. The middle tank is going to be my display tank, and that's going to be netted from the very beginning.
Okay.
I'm not going to have the party ponds coming out. I'm not going to have the lilies and lotuses coming through, because last year I'd have to open the net up a little bit to let the plant. All those are going to be in those 2 side ones. So there will be, there'll be some, my elodea is already growing back green, and a few Java ferns that made it through the freezing times. So they'll have those kinds of plants that stay down below. But not anything that's going to come up and go through the water and have to be, diverted. So that's the way those are going to go. So all my fish will go over there. Now I may put something that I'm not too worried about, keeping them. In the other one, just keep mosquitoes down or something like that. But the ones that I want to be able to bring back in will definitely go in that middle one. So that's what I'm hoping.
Fingers crossed it works. It sounds like a very good plan, though. So
I think it's the best one I can come up with, anyways.
And welcoming Kenny E. Speak of the devil, you just missed your little lightning show earlier.
Yeah, don't stick your finger in it, Kenny.
Yeah, at least not too deep. But we're currently at the halfway of the live stream, which means it's time for a member video. Get on your icy hot if you're over 30, because it's time to dance, guys and gals. At the making of the member video, we were at 61 members, but we are currently at 64 members to the channel. Thank you to each and every single one of you. We greatly appreciate all of your love and support. It helps us out so much around here. So without further ado, guys and gals, if you have on your icy hot, Here we go. Enjoy.
Yeah. Glass house, world wet, neon dreams afloat. A tetra school moves like a shimmering coat. Nitrate spikes, ammonia bites. Fish can't cope, gotta balance the cycle. Science is the hope. Filter hums a lullaby, bacteria breed. Beneficial armies, the tank's true seed. Better in the corner, flaring all pride. But the water ain't safe till the chemistry aligns. Cycle the tank, don't skip the step. Patience pays or your fish regret. Cycle the tank, let the process flex. Aquarium life gotta earn respect. Corridors dig, stirring up the floor. Shrimp squad cleaning, but they need support. Can't rush nature, it's a delicate war. Ammonia turns to nitrite, then nitrates the score. Planet tank jungle, roots anchor tight. Algae creeping slow, chasing after light. Guppies popping fry, life in the flow, but no balance, no beauty, disaster will show. Bubble trails rise like a heartbeat's beat. Each droplet a world ecosystem complete. Cycle spins round like a DJ's track. Miss a step, watch the whole vibe crack.
I like that one.
I love that song so very much. If y'all want to hear that, that's also available on the channel under the water change playlist. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. My internet was cutting in and out so much that I didn't hear any of the song. It stopped at the first cowbell.
Wow.
Cut out on me. I didn't hear anything. So hopefully you can hear me clear, and hopefully when I play this dive here shortly, y'all will see it because it's on my computer. StreamYard's like, this file too big. You need to take it elsewhere. So I had to show it from the computer tonight. And it's Sia Llewellyn, member for 16 months. Thank you so very much for that. I greatly appreciate it. She says, Thursday night dance party. Oh my goodness. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I had so much fun making all that music. And I'm glad you guys are out there dancing to it. In fact, the Cakers, when I was doing Egg Watch, they did a short of themselves dancing to one of the songs I was playing on the stream. It was pretty cool. But thank you so much for that, Asia. Here is your video. Greatly appreciate that, Asia. Thank you. And let's see, welcome in. Speaking of Asia, Danikin, did I say hello? Yeah, I said hello to you, Asia and Danikin.
Yes.
I'm going to say hello to Melvin. Welcome in, Melvin. Thank you for joining us. And Fish Streams has rejoined Shoal, putting us at 65 members to the channel for this evening. Thank you so very much for that, Marty. Greatly appreciate you. I think I'm going to play you the one I hate playing, but Brian loves. That one always makes me red in the cheeks, both sets. Nick said, try dancing with a bucket of water. Didn't work. Oh, no. Wet socks now. Sonny says, I think I pulled a hammy. Oh, no. You have to stretch at your age, ma'am.
We're going to have to put out a safety notice before we do stuff.
I know, right? 5 minutes. Member video incoming in 5 minutes. Start your stretches now.
Speaking of Nick being he can't dance and drag water around, yeah. I gave y'all an assignment last week. And what I want to know in his video that I gave y'all the link for, he put an aquarium rack in a closet. What room was that closet in?
Who did their homework?
We'll see. Zen Ginger did her homework.
Congratulations, Zenny. This is going number 6.
I mean, she was just ahead of Rachel, but
Yeah. It's dungeon.
I have to go with what I see.
Are we putting this on fishy list number 6 though, since that's his sponsored list?
Yes, we can do it that way.
Congratulations, Zenny. 33 on fishy list number 6. She's quick with it. Jody says, "Oh,
you can show the dungeon." We
Oh,
never know about people. I'm not judging anybody.
yeah." It happens, you know. Things go down when you're there.
So while I'm at it, while you were talking, I'm going to post a link to next week's homework assignment.
Mhm.
But you go
So
ahead and
make
talk.
sure you turn in your papers on time.
So Zen did her homework, or either she watched the video and knew exactly what I was talking about. Either way,
Yeah.
just it works.
She's probably watching his video and typing here.
But since he's the sponsor of Fishy List number 6,
Yes.
every other week he will get his a video. You got to look at it to find the answer. And the other weeks, June only it's the overtly overstocked Oscars. Hers will be the alternating week.
Mhm. Thank you so very much, Nick and Auntie June, for sponsoring both Fishy List number 6 and number 7. We greatly appreciate you. It helps us out a lot. And I think chat really enjoys being put on endless lists. This will be for Auntie June's video, so overtly overstocked Oscars.
And let me get to my YouTube so I can enter under mine.
And Nelsie's
Overtly.
being her tonight. Awesome. Yep, Zenny, see what I said. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, ma'am.
Yeah. Well, you know, however you get your sign with I had forgotten as a child, and normally I had my homework done, but it's like you get in a class and they said, okay, pass up your homework, and you're like, oh, I completed it. And I could do a lot of times, I could do it before people got their papers passed all the way in.
Okay, so here's the video to watch for Auntie June for overtly overstocked Oscars for the question for next week. So make sure you watch this video so you have a chance to answer the question to get onto Fishy List number 7.
Yeah, let's see,
I
I
know,
think
there's
it's called
tons of ways to
mermaids and something.
Yeah. I'll have to check that one out. I don't think I've seen that one. Or have I? Kitty, I'm sorry. The cat's scratching the chair over here for my attention.
Yeah, it's Oscars and Mermaids, so you can find it easy enough on her channel.
So make sure you do your homework. Question next week on that.
And you know, our questions sometimes they're not really thought processes you have to go through.
Yeah, they're not straightforward.
I want to know, maybe sometimes I might ask what kind of socks did they have on? Don't have anything to do with fish. You know, it could just be any kind of question.
Yeah. So we go ahead and do the dive now, Miss Didi, or is there anything you wanted to do before that?
Sure, it's up to you.
Okay.
It's your show.
So hopefully we'll go through this because it is a little bit of a longer dive, but I've been working very hard on this. A big part of when we go to swaps and we're selling axolotls is me explaining all the information to them about axolotls. So I decided, starting with this swap season, that I would make a brochure of all the most important information I think that you need to know right off the bat about axolotls, as well as like a little fun tidbits. So it's a 6-page brochure. I'm going to be getting it printed, and I'll be running through it tonight with y'all for the dive. So y'all get a first look at the axolotl brochure that we will be having. So without further ado, here is the dive on my axolotl brochure. Make sure you pay attention. There will be questions afterwards. It's axolotl breeding season, which for me means a lot of questions. This year, I have decided to make a care brochure for those who may want one of these little monsters. This here is going to be the cover. I have titled it the Radsolotl Guide for Axolotl Care. The first page contains axolotl breakdown and did you know? Axolotl breakdown. The axolotl is a cold-blooded amphibian that spends its whole life in the water. A healthy axolotl can grow 8 to 12 inches over its lifetime, while a glow axolotl can reach 18 inches. Axolotls can live 5 to 15 years and are best kept at 64 to 68 degrees in your aquarium. The perfect axolotl setup is a cycled 20-gallon long aquarium, suitable for one axolotl, but it may outgrow this space. Fine sand substrate, silk plants or low-light live plants, smooth decorations, and a gently flowing filter. If you can meet these needs, an axolotl may be your new best friend. Did you know? Axolotls thrive when kept in water that has the right temperature, is properly cycled, and has all the right minerals. Axolotls do best in parameters of temperature 64 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, pH 7.0 to 8.0 parts per million, GH 7 to 14 degrees of general hardness, KH 3 to 9 degrees of carbonate hardness, ammonia 0 ppm. A properly cycled aquarium will instantly convert ammonia. Nitrites 0 ppm. The same as ammonia. A properly cycled aquarium will instantly convert nitrites. And nitrates should always be at or remain below 20 parts per million. Page number 2 includes Cycle That Tank and general knowledge on the importance of cycling your aquarium. Cycle that tank. An axolotl's waste creates ammonia in the water, which is harmful to them. It makes them unhealthy and will cause ammonia burn. Nature's solution to this problem is called the nitrogen cycle. The beauty of the nitrogen cycle is that it works in our aquariums just like it does in nature. Here's a cute little illustration of the nitrogen cycle that I created to help people give a visual representation to what's going on in their tank, as well as a little QR code for people to scan to hear the Cycle That Tank song. Under the illustration it reads, "It is very important that you cycle your tank properly before adding your axolotl. When your tank is fully cycled, your water test kit should show no ammonia, no nitrite, and around 20 parts per million of nitrate. If you have live plants, they may use some nitrates, but a water change is still needed to remove excess nitrates. Always make sure to dechlorinate your tap water. We recommend Secum Prime. Never use aloe products with axolotls. Aloe is highly toxic to them." Page number 3 of the brochure is Axolotl Foods. This is a general guide for safe foods to feed your axolotl through various stages throughout their lives. Stage 1 is hatchling. This is under an inch and should be fed 3 to 4 times daily. Some safe foods include live microworms, live baby brine shrimp, and live white worms. Stage 2 is baby. This is 1 to 3 inches and should be fed twice daily. Safe foods include live daphnia, live baby brine shrimp, and live blackworms. Stage 3 is juvenile. These little monsters measure between 3 and 7 inches and should be fed once daily. Safe foods for these guys include soft pellets, red wrigglers, cut-up earthworms, Hikari carnivore pellets, and bloodworms, but only as a treat. And stage 4 is adult. These are guys that measure over 7 inches and they should be fed 3 times weekly. Some safe foods for them are soft pellets, half earthworms, Hikari carnivore pellets, Neocaridina shrimp, and gut-loaded guppies. Page 5 consists of radsolotl facts and axolotl lore. Radsolotl facts. Axolotls can regrow nearly any part of their body, limbs, organs, eyes, and even parts of their brain. They've helped scientists understand how the thyroid works, which led to thyroid medicine. Some axolotls even glow thanks to a green fluorescent protein used to study muscle regeneration. Axolotl lore. Axolotls get their name from the Aztec god Xochitl. In the story of Teotihuacan, the gods planned to sacrifice themselves to bring motion to the newly created fifth sun. Without this motion, humanity would end. Xochitl disagreed with the plan and hid, crying so intensely that his eyes fell out. The Florentine Codex tells that Hecatl then began slaying the gods to force the sun to move. To escape, Xochitl changed into a maize plant, then a maguey plant, and finally an axolotl. Legend says he still lives on in axolotls today. The final page of this brochure shows natural axolotl morphs and gives a little information about axolotls in the wild at the bottom. There are 18 natural axolotl morphs. They are wild, leucistic, albino, exanthic, hypomelanistic, melanoid albino, melanoid exanthic copper, melanoid leucistic, piebald, golden albino, melanoid, copper, GFP, starburst, mosaic, exanthic melanoid, exanthic copper, and finally, melanoid copper. The last bit of information I have in this brochure is about the axolotls and their native environment. Axolotls come from Lake Chalco and Lake Xochimilco in Mexico. With Lake Chalco now drained, Lake Xochimilco is their last home in the wild. These animals are critically endangered and on the verge of functional extinction, but repopulation projects and cleanup work with local farmers offer hope for their future. I think this brochure gives all the information needed for proper axolotl care, with a few fun tidbits. It was a lot of fun to create. Thank you for watching. Now, back to our regularly scheduled derailment.
We killed her.
Hi. We're saying goodbye to baby. She's on her way home. Want to say bye to everybody?
Bye.
Want to say bye? Huh? Okay, kisses. I love you. You gotta go now.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
You.
Did she say bye, people?
No, she said love you. Kisses. Okay. Kisses.
Oh.
Okay. See you later. Bye. Bye. Bye, baby. She said bye.
Bye,
baby.
Lily. That's right.
Oh yeah, she's super cute. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that axolotl brochure. I've spent several weeks working on that, trying to. It was a lot harder than I thought because I was trying to think like, what is the most important information that they need to know right off the bat? Like, what are the general questions that they ask me, and what are some fun tidbits to keep them engaged, and what are some other information that they'd be interested in. So I hope that you all enjoyed the axolotl brochure. I had a lot of fun making it, but I don't think I'd like to make one again. So I'm gonna get those printed right before we start doing the swaps, and we'll have those available at the swaps, but I'll also have this video available on my channel if y'all want to share it out for people that may need the information as well. Johnny, welcome in. Also, Chattanooga Ed, welcome in. And the Aquatic News Network, Tommy, hello, happy Thursday. Johnny says, Foxy, have you ever watched The Amazing World of Gumball? I've heard of it, but I have not watched it. I think that was after I stopped watching cartoons. But I remember my nieces and my nephew watching it, but I did not pay attention. I'm sorry.
Well, while the video was going on, I did plug in another assignment because I'm a maniac.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all need to go to my channel and watch Kelly's song, and because there will be a question about that next week too.
Yes.
But it's just kind of fun stuff. So.
Yeah, Shirley, I'm going to upload the video. So if you want to share that with them, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, when I was doing these brochures, they're expensive to get printed out. So I don't know if I'm going to be like mailing those out in bulk, but I'll have to see how many I have depending on how many I order, because I'm going to get them done through Canva. And Canva can be quite pricey, but they do everything very, very good. So, but yes, I do have a question from that video. I hope you all were paying attention. I haven't gotten down to there yet. There's a bunch of stuff I missed in chat. Yeah, Tommy, I know that there's a huge amount of research that they're doing with the GFP. Actually, when, what was it? Clash 2023, Kelly Foreman did a talk about the GFP protein, and it was phenomenal. It was such a very, very good talk. I don't know if she has that recorded anywhere, but if you ever have any questions, Kelly's definitely the person to talk to about that stuff. She's very, very well informed. Let's see. Marcy says, I think I'm going to turn into an axolotl so I can regenerate my body. I know. Wouldn't that be amazing?
You don't like a part, just grow a new one.
I know. Just rip it off and it'll replace itself. And then he says, I'm going to stop saying I'm pale AF and start telling people I'm hypomelanistic. Sounds fancier. Then they're going to think you have a condition.
And Tommy's done some videos on that too.
Yeah. Awesome. I think I missed that one. I know there's a couple I've missed of Tommy's, but I'll have to check that one out because, yeah, that one fascinates me. But Rachel says, very cute. It has a bit of a Lisa Frank vibe. I'm glad that you picked up on that. I actually made the brochure in all the colors of the rainbow because axolotls are an LGBTQ plus ally animal. So it's like an Easter egg of them being represented there too. So, and it's just, you know, fun colors. How could you not? Thank you, Marty. Possibly. I can always, that's an option, but definitely I'll be giving them out when people are asking about them at the swaps for my babies. We don't ship as many, but we definitely rehome a lot at the swaps. So the telltale difference between a Lucy and a hypomelanistic is that the hypomelanistic still has like a grayish skin topping, and still like the albino, if it's non-GFP, it'll have the white flesh underneath it. Otherwise, it has the glow yellowy flesh, but it should have that brown tint on top of it. And they typically have maroon flushed gills. But yeah, some of them can be a little bit difficult to tell, especially when you can get so many variations in an actual pack. Yes, the question that I have for you this evening is, where do axolotls get their name from? And I better scroll down to the bottom so I can see it in time. So where do axolotls get their name from? And hello, Lance. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're doing well this evening.
From the Mayan God. From
Yes, from
Zolatus, however you say it.
yes, it is from Gelato, but he is actually an Aztec god. Very close though, so you still get it. Oh, I like that, Jaxolotl. Oh, that's cute. But yes, you got it. You got it correct first, Shirley. Congratulations! You are on the stupid questions list for numbers 10.
I've got Chattanooga Ed is 10.
Okay, then I don't have Ed. Oh, do you have Scotty as 9?
Uh-huh.
Okay, then Shirley is 11. Sorry, Shirley, you're 11. Still on the
And who
list?
said that? Shirley?
Yes.
Oh, pen quit on me.
Congratulations.
Just happen to have a few more.
Johnny, when axolotls are well cared for, they can live anywhere between 5 and 15 years in captivity. In the wild, some of them were actually recorded being 20 years old, but there haven't been records in captivity of them living past 15 that have been documented. There may be cases, but they have not been documented. So 5 to 15 years is average. But yes, besides that, we also have for this evening our trivia questions if you want to get into those next, Miss Didi. Add some more names to
Some
our
more
list.
stupid questions.
I keep forgetting about those sound effects.
It don't take much to entertain me. You know that.
Yeah. But yes, we have. Oh, I'm in the wrong area. So yes, we have some more questions for you all this evening. Remember, the first one to answer correctly is the one who gets their name onto the stupid questions list this evening. And the first question I have is, it is said that this will happen to you if you eat the Salema 4G, aka the dream fish. What will happen to you if you eat this fish? I learn so many cool things looking up these facts every week. I'm really enjoying that.
Well, I would have a guess, but that's all it is just a guess. We'll see how it works out. Steven says, Mousy says, good dreams. Moneyless Maven said, good dreams. Ginger says, sleep paralysis. Stephen has nightmares forever. And Fuzz has a vision. And Rachel says, hallucinate.
Well, Fuzzy, I wish you clarified a little bit more on what you meant by vision, because Boots has it. I have that they cause hallucinations if you were to eat their flesh. But did she mean, is that what she meant? Is that what I should interpret it as for what they said? Oh man, you know what? I'm going to have to give them to both because I'm an airhead and I'm not going to be able to figure
Personally,
that out.
I wouldn't think if somebody said they had a vision that I would associate a hallucinate, but that, that's my interpretation.
Well, hallucinations are visions of but it takes like some
a vision, I think of a vision as something that's could happen, vision.
Yeah.
So, but that's just my interpretation.
Steven says you become the demon that torments people with sleep paralysis.
But if you feel like it works, we can put them both down.
I would be able to sleep tonight if we put them both down.
Pardon?
For Fuzzy and Rachel.
Okay.
So Fuzzy will be number 12. And Rachel will be 13. Lucky number 13, Rachel.
Johnny, I did mine earlier tonight. So we kind of do that at the very beginning. But, that's just what I would think of vision as sort of like a seer, type thing.
Yeah.
And to me, when the fish tanks are walking, that's a hallucination to me. But you know,
Oh, yeah, you sure can
see,
see
it says
some.
right. Just say no.
Just say no to porgy fish. Exactly.
Just don't eat them.
All right, up next we have our second question for this evening. Where do parrotfish like to sleep?
Oh,
This
on the
one
bird
disturbed
stand.
me a little bit. This one disturbed me a little bit. On the bird stand. And don't lick frogs, Mousy says. Welcome in, Beto. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday. That's what I'm saying, Shirley. That's what I'm like, I don't know. My heart is saying they're hallucinations. So
See,
That's
Shirley says on branch fish. Mousy says in a cave. Tommy says on the bottom. Sun straight, he says. Beto says in a nest.
elaborate a little bit more on that.
Artie says in the reef.
In the water.
Boots-
Boots is a
Rachel
good
says in the
one.
water. I bet they do.
Specifically,
Well, she ain't wrong, is she?
they sleep specifically somewhere in the water.
Lori says under rock ledges, and Steven says on Davy Jones's shoulder.
And it's kind of gross.
And Tommy says a pitted nest in the substrate.
My clue is, and it's kind of gross.
In a coral or anemone.
No, I don't see the correct answer yet.
In a nest of fish poo.
Not fish poo.
A poop nest. In a mucus cocoon.
And Beto would be right. Parrotfish enjoy sleeping in self-produced mucus cocoons. Ew!
Well, nobody won't eat you after that for let that stuff, rinse off.
Yeah, congratulations, Beto. You knew a gross fact. You were number 15.
Did you Google it, Beto, or did you just know that?
I think with that much time passed by now, like you're more than welcome to.
Well, I would be willing to bet, but you never know. You just don't never know. Some people will not Google answers. They just go with what they know. He says he guessed, so, good for you.
Well, that was a pretty good guess, Beto. And welcome in, Jeff Kane. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're staying warm this evening and you're at least on your way home.
We're talking about disgusting stuff, and that woke Cody up.
Are we talking hagfish level mucus, or it's enough mucus that they can cocoon themselves in it and sleep? So, is that hagfish level? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much mucus a hagfish can let off there. So, for trivia question number 3 this evening. What is the longest living age-validated freshwater fish? Put on your thinking caps, children. Cody says, I like gross stuff, Didi, and I've been here.
Yeah, he does.
I know.
That's why I like him so much.
Hello. Mousy says 35. Zen says Greenland shark. No. Cody says koi, sturgeon, big. And the first one I see with the correct answer is Lori. It is the big mouth buffalo, also called the Ichthyobus cyprinellus. But they can live between 100 and 150 years. Isn't that insane?
Wow.
I thought it was. And congratulations, Lori.
Who tracks it? That's what I want to know.
I don't know how they test them, but they did, and that's what they found. So, yes, and that's what I was like, no, immediately knows them because shark front, there's no. And you were wrong.
And Cody's on protest.
WTF, I'm challenging this question. You can challenge it all you want, but I found it and I found the answer, and that's what it is.
It don't have to be necessarily the most accurate one. It's the one that we've got.
It's the one that we have. Exactly.
We're playing by Shannon's rules. If you don't remember, look it up in the book of rules for fish peoples.
And we have one more trivia question for y'all this evening.
Doing my promo ho right now.
Oh, they can't see you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll promo ho in just a minute.
All right, wait, which one is showing? Okay, there we are. Promo ho, go ahead.
Promo ho.
I forgot how to do it. That's
And,
that's a snazzy looking cup.
You can have an old coaster from Mystery Snow Guardians from 5 years ago.
Zenny says, I was like, hey, the short quiz I made finally came in handy, but nope.
Let me find out she's doing quizzes.
But yes, we have one more question for this evening. Maybe she is. I'm fighting a hiccup so hard right now. Okay, so the final trivia question we have for y'all this evening is, what type of bacteria converts waste to ammonia in your aquarium? We often talk about the nitrogen cycle, but what is the specific, what is the type of bacteria?
Oh, I would expect there's lots of answers to this because the beneficial bacteria.
It has a specific name. Beneficial is its cute name.
Heterotrophic. Nitrifying.
That is a nitrifying is later in the cycle. Heterotrophic is the first set, which usually is made up of the bacillus. So the bacillus bacteria is the first breakdown of the waste and ammonia in your aquarium, or waste and debris in your aquarium that turns it into ammonia, and then there's further bacteria that break it down from there. So Zenny is correct. Zenny, you are number 16. I'm
amazed. I never thought I would learn anything on the Hot Mess Express.
You've been asking the right kinds of questions.
Yeah, we having to learn a few things. It's like, oh man, stupid can only carry you so far. Oh my God, this night is going on so quick.
I had a lot of fun looking up those questions or those answers.
Me too. I don't know the answers because I'm just listening to what they're doing because I don't get them. Even though I could see them earlier today, I don't mess with them. I just let it be like the natural thing it can be.
Yeah.
And up next, who dis?
Uh-oh. But that's coming up next after we do something. Because while we were in the stream, I typed stop, and so you could not enter anymore. And I did a refresh on the giveaway wheel at that point. So whoever was in here at that time had done their thing. So you remember, you're going to have 30 seconds to acknowledge that you're here after we spin the wheel.
Mousy says, I can tell you, don't spill your bottle of meth glue or it stains so bad. Cody V, congratulations. You have 30 seconds to respond. Woo-hoo. Scotty said he'd say something just in case, because if you're listening double time, you might not understand the name as fast. Cody V is here. Woohoo! Congratulations, Cody. You are number 21 on Fishy List number 7.
And look, he was 22. He was 20 also.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Let me stop sharing.
It was on the axolotl image from her brochure. I would have had no idea. I'm glad you paid attention, though. That means she read my little creation there of the nitrogen cycle. Damn, ChatGPT was not understanding me when oh my goodness, it took me so long to try to make that little graphic of the nitrogen cycle with axolotls with the amount the right amount of arms and legs and toes and the proper tail fin. Like what? AI gets creative. But I'm glad it was able to come out good.
Okay, if y'all been here, you know how this goes. We're going to play a little video, and it's just a short thingy. And if the first one who guessed the person will get your name put on the stupid question list. Let's see who I've got. She says Jenna, and Mousy is the winner. Sorry, I stepped all over you.
I don't even see Mousy's response in chat, so I'm glad you see it. But yeah, Steven, I don't even recognize my own wife. Hey, it happens sometimes. It was the hair.
Mousy was right after, like three people down after Scotty asked the question if you're going to be laminating the brochures and having them for sale on your website.
I won't be laminating anything, but I will definitely be getting them printed well, and there'll be a glossy finish. Will they be on the website? I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. But I'll at least have the knowledge available on here, and you can get them in person from the swaps. But I don't know how many I'm going to order, so I can't say I'm going to have a ton more to like do other things with, because they're expensive to print. So, and we're just hobbyist breeders. We're not like big business people with lots of money. So I really have to budget on how many things I get done at one time. So I'm sorry, I'm poor. I can't get them all done at one time. So a little
Scotty
bit.
wants to buy a laminated one to put in this. Well, Scotty, you can laminate it. Just take it to Staples and get lamination put on it.
Yeah.
That way you can get it done the way you want to. You know, it's easy enough to get one there. Y'all ready to try the next one?
Absolutely.
Stephen, you're off the hook for this one because you didn't recognize your own wife. So we'll see. Okay, so far I have not seen the correct answer. But we've had guesses at Nancy, Foxy Kelly, Nancy, Mystery Snow Guardians, Bougie, Jennifer, Nancy again, and Foxy. And Shirley has no idea what she's doing.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
It is not a Sia. It's not Jody. And it is somebody prettier than Geddy Lee.
I do.
And yes, Mousy, I see the resemblance between us, but no, it wasn't me. It's not Lemmy. She's going to have to cut somebody. See there? She gonna have to cut somebody.
And nobody
looks
got
at those
that right.
pictures?
I didn't see anyone answer that correctly, did they? Aw.
But at least Stephen didn't recognize Gina off the just like that and not his own wife.
Yeah. Cody says, "Can you use it in a sentence?" And welcome in.
And I'm proud of Scotty. He knew it was a female. Can't get nothing past him.
Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday, Mike. Hope you're doing well. And Rachel says, the brown eyes threw me off. You know AI, how it be, what it want to do.
Yep, it makes you whatever it wants to make you look like. And Zen Ginger is flipping board posters and tables and everything right now.
Oh yeah, she's angry, so you know we're doing things right.
She's throwing a hell spell. So I better watch out. She'll get that magic after me.
But do we have any more who disses, or shall we get into the birthdays for this week?
Just those 2 this week.
Okay.
Since I called up, I only have 2 a week.
Yeah. So I'm going to go through and say hello to all of our shoalmates that had a birthday since last Friday. So I want to say, we both want to say a very merry birthday to our shoalmates, Lefty 3213A, Lady LRB, Cecil Mayberry, Freshwater Ichthyology, Lisa the Wolf, Misfit Reptiles and Aquatics, and Plushy Aquatics. Happy birthday to you. And we hope you have many, many more and another fantastic trip around the sun. Here's your birthday song.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
And many
And many more.
Happy birthday, shoalmates. Oh, for that game, Shirley, it's just when we put up that face, you have to guess who in the fish fam that may be. It's just simple like that. It's one thing we don't have too many rules for. And if you encourage Didi, she will make some. So please don't. We're doing so good on our own right now.
And don't always go by the coloring of hairs or eyes or something, or the fact you may only see a pixel in an eyeball, because Zenny was very hard to do, because if I showed anything with her hair, that was an instant guess.
Yeah.
So I had to drag it out, to make you work for it a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Didi the rule keeper. Exactly.
Yeah. And now Emily has a game going too, and she's got rules. It's catching on everywhere. Rules for everybody.
Didi's contagious. Oh my goodness. But I didn't see Vibes have a live stream up next. I didn't catch all of his live last week, so I didn't hear if he said if he was going or not, but I didn't see a live stream set up. So I don't have our stream set over to automatically go over to him. So if he put one up, let me know, mods, because last I looked, he didn't, and that was right before the stream. But we have about 8 more minutes for this live stream. This week, I forgot that we were supposed to do our member live stream on Tuesday. Totally spazzed on it. Forgot it was the last week of the month. So we will have to make that up for you guys here within the next week. Hope maybe next Tuesday, but I'll keep you all informed on when we're going to do the next member live stream. And maybe if things work out, we can actually show you all some tanks if the internet cooperates with us. That's the one thing with this much water volume in a room. It's very hard to pick up Wi-Fi signal when you travel from tank to tank. So if we can't, I'll make some videos, but maybe we can do some live action. So I'd like to try some live action videos, but you know how Wi-Fi be in a fish room. If you got a lot of tanks, don't always work.
Yeah.
Vibes is going to a concert tonight. All right. Thank you for that, Cheryl. I did not catch that. Yeah, Scotty says, I miss Peplin. You'll see him Tuesday. You can ask him all your burning questions then, Scotty. And if you're still burning, I suggest you go see a doctor and get a creamy for that.
Now, also,
Yes.
most of you heard already, you're not going to be seeing me in streams as much anymore because my goal is to get this kid graduated from 8th grade to high school. So every night is pretty much lessons. And we know we have to work around Thursday night, so we do. But that requires me to be doing Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. And we worked until 5:15 today. And Friday we do a little bit. Of course, Saturday she hits a little bit. And Sunday we do another 2 or 3 hour gap. So that's that. Plus I have building stuff that's going on and trying to learn so much stuff with this salty stuff because I have to learn this all from the ground up. Like, I've spent 4 years or 5 years learning freshwater. Now I've got to start learning saltwater. So I have to constantly be listening to streams when I'm doing stuff. So you learn something in every one. Sometimes it isn't correct information, but you listen to a bunch and you figure out which ones have the right way to navigate, the way you need to go. So I can't do it all, and there's only so much time. So that's why you're not seeing me. It's not that I don't love you, because I still do.
Yeah.
But, it's what I've got to do. I don't want dead fish. I don't want collapsed tanks. I want everything to come out okay. So, I have to put forth the effort because I'm not in salty groups, and I probably am going to have to go and join some, get easier access to a lot of stuff. But, because there's very few of us that if we do it, we share it. So it's coming out, here and there, but, it don't always come out as fast as you need. And of course, like most things, we do about 15 minutes of information and go get a tank. So, yeah. But, that's the reason. I'm still members wherever I was a member, even if I can't ever get to the live stream. And I can't really do a whole lot of replays either right now.
So you're just saying you're not going away. You're just busy at the moment.
Yeah, I'll get in when I can, when I have a little bit of time. You'll see me pop up. It might be a 2 o'clock in the morning stream if somebody's up and I wake up. I might say hi, if I can.
Yeah.
I feel like if I go to a stream, if you lurk, nobody knows you were there.
Yeah.
So I try to at least let them know I was there, even if it's at the end of the stream. Maybe I don't have time to say hi to everybody because, once we start saying hi, we do it to everybody. So,
And that is okay. We'll be here when you can be back in chat. We're not going anywhere. We'll be impatiently waiting for you in your little smart remarks. And then he says, please don't bring your burning up to Brian. It makes him uncomfortable. Welcome in, Chester. Yikes. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday.
Trust me, if you have burning, he already knows.
Oh, goodness. Elsie says, going into high school is a tough transition.
Yes.
Sam says, it takes a prison guard to tutor the child.
No, it's the warden.
Thank you. I didn't mean to sneeze right in the camera, but man, that was a nasty sneeze attack. Nick says, we love you anyways, Didi.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
yeah, life catches us all somewhere down the road.
It does. But we have about 2 more minutes. I did a little sneaky for those that stayed here until the very end. So hurry up and get your hashtag in before we draw and end the stream. But before we do that, let me see, is there anything I'm missing? Was there a link that you wanted to, you said Kelly's song, right?
Yeah, Zen posted it already.
Okay,
and it's just Kelly's song. It's easy to find on my channel, but she did post it.
We have June's video link. We have Kelly's song. We did the dive, did the birthdays. So all we have left is if you all are available in the morning, I have Fox AM at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. If you are available, tune in, have a cup of coffee with me, and start your Friday off fantastic with Foxy. I'd love to hang out with you guys tomorrow morning. Otherwise, not too much else going on this weekend. Just a lot of baby rearing, feeding, tank moving, fish spawning, all of that jazz. So we will try to do our member video for this upcoming Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. So we go on right before Mike, Fish Tank Barn, if he is going next week. I'm not sure yet. Mike, are you going next week if you're still in chat? Otherwise, I think that's all I have to remind you all about. Is there anything you have, Miss Didi?
No, I'm not prepared.
No.
I did all I could to get the little things in there. Get
I don't
ready.
want to do anything else. Okay, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and refresh the wheel here and drop one more name for Fishy List number 6, sponsored by Nick of Hardwater Propagation. We have lucky number 13, Shoalmates. Paying attention is still here strong with us. Greatly appreciate y'all. These are all the wonderful Shoalmates that have entered. And here we go, guys and gals. Good luck. Oh, this is so fucking rigged already.
We don't see it.
And Ginger, congratulations. You have 30 seconds to respond in chat. How much do you pay Matt a month? Oh my goodness. I'm not frozen. I'm just chat.
She's here. Let's see, that's Fishy List number for who? Number
6. So she's number 34 on number 6. Congratulations, Zenny. And welcome in 310. Welcome to the end of the live stream, as Fish for Thought would say at the end of his videos.
Yeah, we have expectations of you folks.
Yeah, we're about to head on out for this evening. Vibes is not going next. Some people in chat are encouraging Ed to go early. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But yes, I did. I'm sorry. I know. Right? It's just crazy how many times they win. I can't keep going. I got other things to do and babies that are hungry and swimming around actively, and I don't want them to eat each other, so I gotta go. But I want to,
and you got homework to do too.
Yeah, don't forget your homework, guys and gals. And I also want to give an extra special thank you for the extra loves this evening to Mark Sturlson, Mousy Files, Mark Sturlson again, Mousy Files again, Greg the Guppy Guy, Asia Llewellyn, and Fish Dreams. Thank you all so very much for your extra love this evening. We greatly appreciate it. And whether you are a lurker, a participant, or a replay crew, we love each and every single one of you. And we'll be back here same time, same station next Thursday at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern for Hot Mess Express. But if you're available, like I said, tomorrow morning, there will be a Fox EM. And hopefully next Tuesday, there will be a Down on Pepper Creek member live stream. So if you are a member, definitely tune in for that. It should be a good one. Otherwise, go forth, be free, call your loved ones, tell them you love them. If you're lucky enough to have them close, you pull them in and you squeeze all that poop out of them and you give them big wet sloppy kisses, because tomorrow is never promised. But today is a gift. Be present. So go forth and spread some love with that. And while you're at it, plant a seed of kindness, because the whole world can use so much kindness, and a beautiful garden can spring from the single seed that you sow. I bet you do, Scotty. So go forth and spread love and kindness, guys and gals. Be well in all ways. And while you're at it, please give your fishies a kiss from me. I love you all.